a kiss, and yet more than a kiss. It's an invitation into friendship and encounter with the one who befriends sinners in order that they will never be the same again. Will we say yes? When the Lord began highlighting his identity as our friend, or philos in the Greek, I was completely unsure of how he would have me depict this aspect of his nature. I only knew that this term indicated close relationship, and that the relatives of this term are phileo, to love, and philema, to kiss. It wasn't until one night, as I was praying for a renewal of my first love, that I felt him take my head into his hands and give me a kiss on top of my head. Little did I know that a kiss was exactly what he would have me to paint. I was hesitant, to say the least, to put this encounter into visual form, and I was still confused as to how this vision related to his nature as our friend. In my search for a reference photo from which to work, it wasn't long before I stumbled upon a familiar scene from a movie I grew up with, Jesus of Nazareth. The story is one of my favorites and always moves me to tears. And with it came the final understanding of why Jesus had impressed this imagery along with his identity as our friend. The scene opens with Jesus at Simon's house, sharing the words found in Luke 7:34 through 35. In it, Jesus is exposing the judgment of the Pharisees, who are accusing him of being a friend of tax collectors and sinners. As soon as I heard this, it all made sense. Jesus was trying to remind me and us that he is not one who only befriends those who seem to have it all together. He seeks out those who are weak, struggling, and forsaken by all. His love is so great that it searches out sinners and calls them into an embrace of friendship that changes them forever. This would be proved in the next few moments as the scene unfolded at Simon's house. Suddenly, a known prostitute is bursting into the room, and before anyone can protest, she throws herself at the feet of Jesus with broken sobs and kisses of extravagant love poured out on his weary and dusty feet. With great love in response to his love, she tangibly shows her repentance. In a moment, she has already won Jesus' forgiveness and is transformed instantly. Immediately, I knew I needed to capture this transformation in the painting, and this is why I painted her, not as a prostitute, but as the purified bride of Christ, washed by his blood and surrounded by a rainbow of his great mercy. One day, this vision will come to pass, as John foresaw in Revelation 21:3. God lives with humans. God will make his home with them, and they will be his people. God himself will be with them, and he will be their God. May we be ever making ourselves ready for that day, my friends, filling our lamps with oil and embracing his call to friendship, no matter the cost. In that day, we will realize that nothing else matters more than knowing him and being known by him.